TCG Star Wars Limited fans, today we are looking at Emperor Colossus. We're going to do a quick review of the leader, the base, and then take a look over the deck before we go to Karabast and see if we can win. Emperor Colossus is the new iteration of Emperor Palpatine. Probably the best iteration of Emperor Palpatine right now. Before, we've had double green Emperor, maybe blue Emperor with a normal blue base, or yellow Emperor. But once we got GTL and once we saw Colossus, we automatically knew one of the leaders to take advantage of Colossus was Emperor Palpatine. Emperor Palpatine on his front side states action, pay 1, tap him, defeat a friendly unit, deal 1 damage to unit, and draw a card. We awaken at 8 or more resources. When we are deployed as a leader, we may take one of our opponent's damaged units and they become our unit. So take control permanently of it. And then when we swing, we can kill one of our own guys, deal a damage to something on the board, and then we can also just then draw a card. The Colossus is a 35 health blue base that states that we draw 5 cards instead of 6. Now, you would think that wouldn't be great. There's not a lot of decks that really like to draw 5 cards and then resource 2 and only have 3 in hand. But the Emperor is very much not caring about that, since the fact we'll probably just be using the Emperor's ability to liquefy our own guys and then draw a bunch of cards. So basically, in essence, we're more happy to losing 1 card, gaining that extra 5 health because we have a good drawing mechanic on our leader. Now for the rest of the deck, we are playing 1 𝐒𝐓𝐃𝐿 Crumb. When play, you may heal 1 damage to your base. Action, tap him, return this unit to its owner's hand, deal 1 damage to a ground unit. This is really great to deal with shields. This is really great to just get rid of things, deal that 1 damage before we can use the Emperor's effect. It's also really great because we can combine this with Dr. Pershing, because we can damage Crumb, and then we can just use Crumb's ability to grab him and put him back to the hand. And basically, in essence, we got a free draw off of Dr. Pershing, because it's really nice because it will just come out yet again with no damage markers on it. 3, Colonel Yularen. Remember, whenever we play a green loot, including himself, we heal 1 damage to our base. Triple Dr. Pershing action, tap him, deal 1 damage to a friendly unit, and draw a card. Triple Royal Guard, it gains a Sentinel only if we have an official unit out, and while we control the Emperor, we do get a +0/+1, so we do go up to 5 health. Triple Super Laser Technician for the ramp. Typically, the combo is play Super Laser Technician and then pop him with the Emperor, and then we just get the effect. Then we can deal 1 damage to something and then put him into our resources. We can also swing this in for its 2 damage and then trigger the Emperor to pop it, and then get that effect. Typically, that 2 damage goes at the base. 1 Grand Moff Tarkin. To basically, when play, you search top 5 cards of your deck, for up to 2 Imperial cards, reveal them, and draw them. So basically, we're just kind of siphoning our deck for our Imperial cards and adding them to our hand. 3 Darth Vader. He has Ambush, and when placed are the top 10 cards of your deck for any number of villainy units with a combined cost or 3 or less, and play each of them for free. Again, a real good thing here is to do the search first and then ambush. I'm running 2 Maul to ambush and overwhelm, and on attack you may, basically his on attack effect will not trigger here, but on attack you may choose another friendly underworld unit. If you do, all combat damage that would be dealt to this unit during this attack is dealt to the chosen unit instead. So really nice there to just use that ambush and that overwhelm to deal again with problems. 1 Reinforcement Walker. When played on attack, load top card of your deck, either draw that card or discard it and heal 3 damage from your base. So if you draw the card, you don't get the heal, the 3 damage, you have to discard the card to get the heal. And when finally 1 Emperor Snoke, each enemy non-leader unit gets -2/-2. For our space, we have 2 Onyx Brute. When defeated, heal 2 damage to your base. 2 Resupply Carrier. When play, you may put top card of your deck into play as a resource. This just helps get that ramping engine going alongside, of course, Super Laser Technician. 2 Avenger. When played on attack, an opponent chooses a non-leader unit they control and defeat it. 2 Relentless. The first event played by each opponent each round loses all abilities, so it's really nice to control blue, control any really heavy event-focused decks, especially blue. because they do run a lot of events, so this just really helps us keep those events basically under wraps. And then finally, 2 Devastated for Sentinel, Overwhelm, and when play with me, deal damage to a unit, equal to the number of resources you control, which typically will be 10. For our events, we have triple Power of the Dark Side. Opponent chooses a unit they control and defeat it. Triple Resupply to again get that ramp going, because again, we awaken at 8 resources, so we do need to get moving fast. 1 Felled Dragon to kill a non-leader unit with 5 or more power. 2 Takedown to defeat anything with 5 or less remaining health. Triple Vigilance. Now again, we're not running double blue aspect in this, so we will have to pay 6 for Vigilance. Choose 2 in any order. You can discard 6 cards from our opponent's deck, heal 5 damage from a base, defeat a unit with 3 or less remaining HP, and then give a shield token to a unit. We typically, in this one, will probably be using the heal and maybe the defeat. We might use the discard and shield when we see fit. Triple No Glory only results take control of a non-leader unit and straight up defeat it, which is really good because then we can also trigger any when defeated effects that unit has, because we technically were the ones that defeated it. Doubles Rival's Fall to just basically kill anything on the board. And finally, double Super Laser Blast to also kill anything on the board. That is our Emperor deck. Let's go to Carabast and see if we can get a win. Alright folks, here we go. We got 𝐒𝐍𝐍𝐄𝐒 Yellow. A deck that a lot of people are kind of experimenting with, as we are 100% going to mulligan that hand. And yeah, I think we're going to... we really like to keep this Super Laser Blast, and we only have 2 Devastators, so I think honestly we're going to have to go with those 2 out of the deck, which kind of sucks. Those are 2 of our really good ramp cards. But yeah, 𝐒𝐍𝐶 is a very neat leader. Each friendly upgraded unit gets a +1 attack, and if you control 6 or more resources, you can flip him over, and he kind of does the exact same thing on his Awakened side. We're just going to claim the initiative here. Nothing we're going to do. We got the Pike Sentinels coming down on the other side. There's our Dr. Pershing that I would have liked to have on turn 1, but unfortunately he didn't come out on turn 1. So we're just going to do this. And to do that, he attacked the base. We'll just claim initiative and pass. I think the Snoke will actually be pretty good here. Takedown actually is going to be pretty nice. I have to get rid of the Devastator. The rest of the hand is just too good. I think Snoke is going to be one of those cards that's actually going to be really good for... Oh, right. I can't. Emperor effect. Kill this off. Put this over there. We're going to pink off the shield there and trigger to put the Super Laser, the Technician, in there, giving us 1 more. We can then go take down that so that we can remove it, because it did have an item under it, and then we'll just claim the initiative because we don't. Anything else? We can go Dr. Pershing here. And then we can use Vigilance to kill this off. So yeah, we can discard 6 cards from our opponent's deck, and we can kill a unit with 3 remaining more health. So we can do that. Okay, not bad. A good couple of things got rid of. We have now the client is now down on the board here. The resupply carrier will actually be good here. We're very close to Super Laser Blast. I'm only running 2 of it, and it'll be really good to use. Ooh, this is kind of tough. I think I'm going to go the Avenger. I know it's probably going to suck to do that, but we'll do this. We'll trigger to put it 1 top. Unfortunately, there's not really a reason to bring out the Emperor just yet. Again, each friendly unit also gets a +1 and gains when defeated. You may return an upgrade that was attached to this unit to its owner's hand. There's no point in using the Emperor's ability here. Because there's just nothing. So he's going to go takedown, and then he's just going to deal 3 and 4, and then we will I think I'm going to put the Yularen away. We can Super Laser Blast here. Let's see. Don't think it's really worth doing a Super Laser Blast right now. We could go takedown on that. Let's see. I think, honestly, we're just going to go do no glory only results. And if he brings something out that's kind of impactful, we can do takedown. Long Pike. I think I'm just going to claim. I think I'll just Super Laser Blast next turn. I don't think there's any more of a reason not to do it right now. Rivals Fall. The Vader actually might be good here, because then I can grind into the Long Pike and get Long Pike. I think I'm done. Let's go Vader. We'll use this. We'll grab this. Bring this out. Trigger. Let's hit the Long Pike. This doesn't have Sentinel yet, because unfortunately Lord Vader is not an official, but Palpatine is. So when we bring Palpatine to take the Long Pike, we'll be able to take that. He should know exactly what I'm planning on doing. It's not a hard gesture to figure out that I'm going to take the Long Pike. Alright, kind of question of what he wants to do. Again, doesn't really have anything. Yeah, you can give a shoot token to an enemy unit. If you do, give a shoot token to a friendly unit. So my guess would be he's going to probably swing this first, because if he swings 𝐒𝐍𝐉𝐻 first, yeah. So give a shield token to Vader, then knock out that. We're then going to deploy Emperor Palpatine, take the Long Pike for ourselves. Hey, thanks for the Vader shield token. Okay, so he's going to waylay that back to my hand. We'll just deal 4 damage to 𝐒𝐍𝐉𝐻. Oh no, he waylaid the Long Pike back to his hand. He's going to then bring down the shuttle. Okay, so a couple of that, and then we'll just claim. All right. I think we will put Dr. Pershing away again. This time, I think we're going to go. So this only has 3 health left, so we can kill off 𝐒𝐍𝐉𝐻, and then we can heal 5 damage from our base. Sure, we live a little longer. Then we can easily go take down onto the shuttle here, because then we could just basically remove it from being any problem to us. So the shuttle, we'll go 4 damage at base. Heck, we can even wait 1 more turn. No glory on the results. We have no glory on the results. That actually is kind of annoying. This can't be captured, damaged, or defeated by enemy card abilities. Well, I guess we're going to have to claim, because I need Snoke to remove the lurking TIE Phantom, because there's nothing we have, because technically we can't defeat that. We're just going to pass on this. We're going to put out Snoke. And then we can drop the Onyx Brute as well. So Snoke is really good there, because at least we can remove this TIE Phantom. TIE Phantom died via the game mechanic effect. Otherwise, I had no way to remove that TIE Phantom. So belt to make sure that gets rested. We're probably going to drop next turn this Relentless. Since he's a yellow strategy, he has a lot of events. So forcing him to burn to an event and then having to use another one is not bad at all. We will pass. We can just put a Super Laser Tech into our energy. Here, he's going to do Change of Heart to immediately take our guy. Again, it only really hurts the Onyx Brute. I think at this point, we're just going to Super Laser Blast. We'll heal 2 damage from our base. It's got another one of those. We're just going to claim. Nothing really to put in our resources. Let's go. No glory only results. We will go Takedown. A Crafty Smuggler. We'll just put out a Yularen. Then the shuttle comes out, but just gets a shield. We'll claim. We can go resupply. There's our other Super Laser Blast. We haven't seen the second Devastator yet. Okay, so let's go results. We'll just take that shield token off of the Crafty Smuggler, which again, it's when played, when defeated. So we can just immediately take that. A jetpack now. We're going to put out Darth Vader. We'll heal the damage from base. We'll look at the top 10. We'll put out the guard, and we'll trigger this. Well, yes, it does mean that he got himself another shield. We do have Sentinel right now because we do actually have an official on board. So he did Asteroid again. We'll just claim the initiative. He has to run into this. So there goes that. He just brings out another client. We have Maul. We'll just pass on that one. We're going to put out the Relentless. Let's start forcing out those extra card or vet cards to actually be a little more wasteful in a sense. We do have we now have a Sentinel, which is kind of annoying. We'll bash the Sentinel, which again comes in shielded, because what else doesn't come in shielded in this game? We still have, of course, like I said, we still have Power of the Dark Side here. It no longer has an upgrade on, so it's no longer Sentineled. Admiral Yularen, take out the Crafty Smuggler. Again, we're still sitting on Super Laser Blast. It only affects our opponent for this ability. Power of the Dark Side, take a choice, my friend, who you want to kill. Okay, so the client got killed off. We will just claim from here. We'll put away Resupply because we don't need it. Let's go Maul. Maul effect, trigger over that. Covering the wing. Apparently, he just decided to just skip that trigger. Oh, he had, right. I was like, why did he skip that trigger? I'm like, wait a minute. Relentless. We'll put out a Brute. Let's use... No, we'll just pass from here. We'll do done. We do have the pet. We could use the pet to knock out the shield off of this, but I have a feeling he's just going to come in and do that. We'll just swing. We'll swing. From here, he's got a lot of stuff. I think we'll just claim at this point. Another Relentless. Another Maul is pretty nice. We'll just go to done. We're going to go Maul, trigger Maul. Let's knock out the Commandos because that's the bigger threat if he gets a way to upgrade it. Yeah, he actually does have a way to upgrade it with the Long Pike. So I really just don't want Long Pike right now to be triggerable. So he should be able to, he should swing with Long Pike here first because he needs to swing with Long Pike first. But I mean, right now, this wins me the game. This is an 8 and a 2. Unless he puts a Sentinel in space. Blaster on the Long Pike, but then shield and the shield, but that won't be enough. I win via this Onyx Brute that he just gave a shield to. Snapshot reflexes, still not enough. We walk away with the win. Well, there is our win, everybody. What do I think about the deck? I like the deck. I think if you see the cards you're supposed to see, like Dr. Pershing on turn 1, and then Super Laser Technician on turn 2, you basically can go off to the races with your deck strategy. I don't think losing one card is all that bad in this strategy if your hand, unlike mine, actually does things for you. Because with Dr. Pershing, with the Super Laser Technician, with Dr. Pershing and the Emperor's abilities, you have ability to draw into anything you need. We're just here to basically have the 35 health. And as you can see, the Emperor is really good at the late game, when we can drop stuff like Devastators, Relentlesses, Avengers, and when we can jump all that stuff like Super Laser Blast, where we can drop all of that on our opponent's head. And most decks that play like mid-range or don't really have like good long in-game plays kind of then fall apart with decks like the Emperor that have really good in-game plays. But let me know your thoughts down in the comments on Emperor Palpatine Colossus. Have you tried it out before? What's your thoughts overall on the deck? Have you seen him excel right now in the current metagame? Let me know all your thoughts down in the comments. And while you're commenting, do make sure to like the video, subscribe to the channel, and ring the bell so you're notified when my videos go live for you. And we'll see you here next time on Mama Dragon's TCG.